This Fox 23 news segment is brought to you by Delta Dental. We make it easy to smile. Fox 23 News at 10:30 continues.
The Rock, not just the people's champ in the WWF.
Now, he was really cooking at the box office this weekend. The Rock rocking the competition in his starring role as the Scorpion King. That movie took in $36.2 million. It set a box office record for the month of April. Now, with just more than $11 million Changing Lanes, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Ben Affleck, it took the second spot. And the new Sandra Bullock movie, Murder by Numbers, debuted at number 3, earning $9.5 million.
Our own superstar, Noah Francis, telling us some stuff we don't want to hear.
Yeah, it's going to be cold a couple of nights coming up. Here he is right now. Hi, Noah.
Hi there. I appreciate the compliment, too, but I don't think many people think I'm a superstar today with the cold temperatures and the snow out there, but we'll return closer to normal as we head towards Wednesday. Lots of sunshine out there, and we like to see those temperatures in the low 60s this time of year. We'll be get close to Wednesday and again on Thursday. Now, right now, though, it's cloudy and it's chilly, 36. Now, officially, no wind being reported in Albany, but here at the station, it's kind of breezy out there, so it feels even colder. But at least the snow, drizzle, and rain has stopped here. 40 for the high, 34 for the low, and most of the precip in the immediate capital district was stayed in the form of liquid today, but it was snow up over the north country, still seeing some light snow falling up around Glens Falls and Warrensburg into southern parts of Vermont. East of the river, too, also still seeing some light to moderate precipitation, some snow, some rain mixed in at times. But this will be winding down. It'll wind down last here in parts of Rensselaer and Bennington and Columbia County in the hills there. So expect a couple more hours of some light snow shower activity to fall. Otherwise, we're going to eventually dry things out tonight. Of course, the temperatures are quite a bit on the cool side out there. And as we head into tomorrow, well, we'll start out the day on a cloudy note. A little bit gloomy, a little bit chilly as you're heading out the door tomorrow. Eventually, those clouds will break up, so we'll be left with a partly cloudy sky. But with this area of high pressure off to our west, it's going to stay not breezy, but at least we're going to see a northwesterly wind out there, which will prevent temperatures from warming up too much. So for tomorrow, again, it'll be partly cloudy for most of the day. High temperatures, look at this, it's not pretty. 45 to 50 degrees, and again, we'll eventually start to warm things up after tomorrow a little bit. Tonight, drizzle, snow showers will be ending. We'll see a low of 31 degrees. Tomorrow, some clouds in the early morning when you're heading out the door, then partly cloudy, chilly for this time of year for the rest of the day, 50 degrees for a high. And here's your next 4 days. Now, tomorrow night, we're going to see a near record low. The record low tomorrow night is 26 degrees, I believe, so we'll get very close to that, getting down to about 28. Then up to 56 on Wednesday, lots of sun, some showers for Thursday, close to 60. And as we head into Friday, we'll dry things out again. But even on Friday, temperatures are going to stay just a shade below normal, high near 56. Ann and Greg.
Talk about an unwelcome guest. We'll tell you where this big guy paid a visit, coming up at 10:59.
And next, how recycling your leftovers could ease the strain on landfills.
This Fox 23 news segment is brought to you by Empire Blue Cross Blue Shield. More changes, more members. Now, back to Fox 23 News at 10:30.
It's Earth Day, and today many people throughout the country were taking time to find ways to help save the environment.
As Lillian Kim tells us, recycling doesn't have to be limited to newspapers, glass, and aluminum cans. Recycling food could soon become a widespread practice.
Chicken bones, more pizza, and some banana peels.
This isn't trash. What used to be thrown out is now recycled.
I thought they had made a mistake, and then we read the information, and they said, no, they really mean chicken bones with the tree leaves, so here we go.
Offered in only a few U.S. cities, food recycling could be coming to a curbside near you. And it's not just food scraps. This truck will haul off biodegradable paper like pizza boxes and used paper towels, items not usually recyclable.
This is the future of recycling, where they're now recycling glass and cans and newspaper. We're asking them to take the next step and actually recycle their food scraps.
Mixed with yard clippings, the food waste is dumped at a nearby plant where it's turned into compost, a product used as a soil supplement.
It takes about a ton of organics to make 1 cubic yard of compost. So I'm literally standing on a mountain of material that would otherwise have gone to a landfill.
But health departments that haven't approved the plan yet want to know how much organic waste smells and whether it attracts flies. Those who are now trying it say it's not so bad.
I get past the icky factor pretty quick, and it's just about retraining your senses.
A sign that food waste will no longer be wasted. In Maple Valley, Washington, Lillian Kim, Fox 23 News.
Now, keeping food scraps out of the dump could actually reduce landfill waste by as much as 40%. Many of us may have a stash of loose change.
But lately there's been an increase in the recycling of coins. $1.4 billion worth of coins recycled back into the economy last year. Americans were mostly using a nationwide network of machines called Coinstar. Coinstar reintroduced more than 29 billion coins back into the economy in 2001, saving the government the cost of producing new coins.
We're going to take a look at the day's top stories.
It's coming right up after this break.
Fox 23 News segment is brought to you by Dodge. Grab life by the horns. Dodge. Fox 23 News at 10:30 continues.
The president making a visit to our area, and that begins the wrap-up of the day's top stories.
Mr. Bush using the Adirondacks as a backdrop for a speech on the environment. The president spending some time in the North Country today, making an Earth Day speech at Whiteface Mountain. The president began his visit with a hike in the mountains, even helping to restore a trail. In his speech, he touted the area as an example of what he calls good stewardship of the environment.
We must cooperate. We must work together. It is a standard for good conservation being set here, and I'm here to herald it, and thank you all.
Well, it's very exciting. It's not every day that the President of the United States visits your own little town, and our little town only consists of 1,000 people. So it's a great thing.
Mr. Bush was met by some dueling groups today, some denouncing his record on the environment, others chanting in support. A day of sadness and remembrance in Troy.
A tribute to the fallen, innocent, and heroic victims of September 11th.
Crying, Jesus, help me to feel the love again.
Armand and Judy Rio hit especially hard by the tragedy. Their son, 28-year-old John Rio, and son-in-law John Swain worked in the World Trade Center. Both were killed on 9/11. Today's ceremony also paid tribute to all crime victims in recognition of National Crime Victims Week. Plans for a living memorial garden at Hudson Valley Community College were unveiled today. It's expected to be done by the fall.
Autopsy results reportedly in for a baby girl found dead this weekend in Hudson Falls. The reports say she was murdered. A 2-month-old girl was discovered in this Main Street apartment. Investigators are releasing little information right now, including just who was caring for the infant at the time of her death, and still no arrests in the case as of yet. A local teen's death prompting lawmakers to take action.
They're pushing for a bill that would keep teen drivers who've been in trouble once off the road. The bill, named after 17-year-old Sean French, the Ghent teen killed in a crash on New Year's Day. Cops say his friend, 17-year-old Christopher Goodrich, got behind the wheel drunk just 2 weeks before he was arrested on another drunk driving charge. Sean's law would have allowed a judge to suspend Goodrich's license on the first arrest. Had the law been in place, lawmakers say Sean French would still be alive today.
Meantime, on Interstate 787 in Cohoes, police are out in full force right now, patrolling the area for aggressive drivers. It's all part of an effort to crack down on road rage and increase safe driving habits. State and local police will be there for the next 10 days, handing out tickets to motorists who don't obey the traffic laws.
Time now to take a look at sports.
Scott Morlock sitting in the wings. Wait no more. Scott, take it away.
All right, thanks, Greg. Well, Butkus is coming back to the Chicago Bears. Sort of. Chicago signing free agent center Luke Butkus to a contract today. He's the nephew of Bears great Dick Butkus. NBA playoffs tonight. Nets and Pacers from the Meadowlands. Jason Kidd taking charge for the Nets. On the fast break, casually drops in the 22-footer. Part of a 15-3 run to close the first half for Jersey. Second half, Kidd long serving up the assist, the long-range outlet for Kerry Kittles, who finishes with the slam. Nets even the series with the 95-79 victory. On the ice tonight, Flyers and Senators from Ottawa. And then for the second straight game, Philly getting shut out. Radek Bonk with the game winner early in the third period. Ottawa wins 3-2 or 3-zip and leads the series 2-1. And finally tonight, Joe Nemechek is back on the Winston Cup circuit. Front row Joe will drive once again for Haas Carter Motorsports this weekend down in California. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Definitely dreary out there today, but we could actually see the sun tomorrow.
Yeah, we could, but will it be warmer? Our Noah Francis joins us one final time after this.